Hi guys, wanted to give you an update. First things first, my cyclamen's still doing pretty good. She's still looking really pretty. She's got lots of new little buds popping up all over underneath. I swear, I just love her. I'd love to get a white one. I love white flowers. But anyways, that's her. And my fowl is, I don't know how good you can see that, but she is getting ready to come open. She's turning really yellow. So hopefully within a couple of days. Yay. Excited. My Dendrobium kingianum that's been in winter rest is doing okay. I have been misting her because I think that her stems are looking kind of withery, so I don't want to lose her. My new fern is doing pretty good. My Christmas cactus, on the other hand, she's been not doing so good, and I think it has a lot to do with she was in a greenhouse, being kept very, very warm in there. It was very warm, but her blooms that were on her are all withering up, looking wet and drained. These two have just opened, like, I don't know, maybe a couple days ago. They are looking a little better, but I knew it would probably, take some time for her to get used. But that's okay. She's still beautiful. She's still got a lot of buds on her. And I'm hoping she will kind of straighten herself out a little bit before she blooms anymore. But she's getting a lot more buds on her. New ones that have developed since I've had her. Look at this one over here. This little tiny itty bitty one coming in. This is so cute, cracks me up. I did find out the name to this. I got a hold of Blanca, and where's her tag? She is a croton plant. They are sun-loving and like the heat and high humidity. So, you can see my humidifier going here. So I've had her in a south window and hoping she does okay through winter. I do have her under a light, which I don't have her under a light. I don't have the light on right now. I did have it on earlier because it was really gloomy today, but the sun come out, so I decided to do a video real quick, and I'll scoot her back over when I'm done in front of this window right here. And I have a little footstool that I'm going to put her up on. But look at my violet. She is opening up, but I don't know. Her blooms look funny to me. I don't know if they're going to open properly. Oops. She was a really frilly bloom, so that might be what that is. I'm not sure. She's got more buds right here, and then she's got another set right here, and I think that was it. But I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. I thought maybe she'd be fully open today by what she looked like yesterday, but she's not. My other violet, still no blooms on her, but She's looking okay, I guess. I don't know. She's always kind of stood up. See how she kind of stands up like that? I'm going to have to look into that, but I don't know if that's right, wrong. I don't know. But my other surprise is all my dendrobiums are doing good. My Oncidium's doing good. Cattleyas are all doing okay. Oncidiums up there are all doing okay. The one I put in water culture, she is looking fine. Hopefully she keeps it up. Neophenicia's doing okay. Oh, you can't hardly, there we go. That might be a little better. She's doing okay. My Dendrobium, falcata? No. Lagicii. She's doing okay. I'm spraying her, misting her once every couple days because I just don't want her. She's looking good, but I thought she would be dropping her leaves by now because she is supposedly deciduous. Sorry, my sinuses are all stopped up. This weather is killing me. But so far nothing. I don't know. She's supposed to be blooming size, but you all know how that goes, just like I do. My Dendrobium kikis just, I don't know, they're not doing nothing. That's moss you're seeing on the end of her. But the roots are looking, ugh. Actually, I see that one is sort of greening up a little bit, so I don't know. But they lost their leaves. This one didn't, but not yet. And for the surprise, I have one of my little Oncidium minis. She is a Twinkle Fantasy, and she is a mini. Look. Can you see? Let's see. Look at that tiny, itsy bitsy tiny flower. And then she's got 2 more buds. Now, she opened yesterday, and she was completely see-through. I cannot believe how tiny she is. But what happened was, let me see if I can put her down here and show you. When her spikes started coming out, she grew, her spike was growing up inside. You can see how she's crooked. She was growing up inside of this leaf down here, and I had to pull her out really carefully, and that's why she's kind of crookedy. But, oh, I thought she was so cute, but yet it's so funny because she's so little. She is just the tiniest little flower. She reminds me of a little violet outside. But this isn't going to focus, of course. But I thought she was cute. And as you can see, I mean, compared to my hand, she is just itsy bitsy teeny tiny. And that is also what this one down here is. She's a little mini. I got both of them on the same order. She's exactly the same. They're both Twinkle Fantasy. But when I repotted them, when I first got them, they were in these itty bitty tiny little way growing out. And I was going to pot them together just to have like one big plant. And this one, I mean, you can see this one has done a lot better. I'm sorry, I hope you guys can see. But this one has done a lot better, the one that's blooming, than this one did. I fought this one, but she seems to be okay now in her water culture. Oh God, that sun feels great. But, so anyways, that's my little baby. I'm so happy. Even though she's itsy bitsy, that's my first ever spike that I've grown on any Oncidiums. And I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really thought this one would be the first one to spike for me. Even though I knew these here were minis, and this one is a Cantante Petite Cherie. Cantante? Whatever. I can't say it. But, she's got more new growth down in here. A new little roots. See her new little roots? But there's a new growth right there coming out. And this one up here has a new growth. Right in here. She's little too. This one is a Sherry Baby Masaki. But I kind of struggled with her after I first got her. I lost a couple pseudobulbs and some roots. But she seems to be okay now. She's rooting good. She's got some new growth. So, I guess we will see. Avanda's still hanging strong. Oh, and my BLC, we put her down right here. Maybe we can see better. What I ended up doing with her was, ooh, she's steaming up. She wouldn't sit up by herself. Oh, now she's sitting up by herself. Probably just was on that wire rack. She wasn't sitting right. But, what I ended up doing was all that new growth that I had, the root growth, all the roots died back. And so I repotted her. I did a mix of bark and spag moss and some of my peanuts, my packing peanuts that I have tons and tons of that I use. I potted her down, got her as stable as I could in the pot, and am going to just hope for the best. I figured this would be maybe the way to go, and we'll have to wait and see. I hope she makes it, but I mean, so far her new pseudobulbs that she had are not, where's my camera here, are not shriveling. That one was a little shriveled like that, but we'll just have to wait and see. I believe this was the newer growth. These two. And that one's, neither one of them got as big as the others, but we'll wait and see. So far, the black that was on the leaves is not doing anything more. I mean, it's all staying, you know, it's not spreading. So hopefully that was just done and over with. So yeah, that's what I decided to do with her after a few days of thinking about it, and that was what I did with her. I don't want to lose her, but I'm not going to get my hopes up too high. And with it being winter, I actually almost thought about cutting her in half, but just to get her to make some new growth. I did notice that she had a bump on, I believe it was one of these pseudobulbs back here that had a new bump on it. It looked like it was getting ready to make a new growth. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what she does. If anybody else has any other suggestions, I'd greatly appreciate it. But that's where I'm at now, right now, with my BLC Shinfang Gold Gem Golden Jewel. Pretty yellow with red lip, red center. Okay, and then over here, I moved my kangaroo paw fern. I moved her back over here. I did have her over here in that corner, but I mean, she was getting okay light, but that's what you hear chirping. My little cockatiel. That's who you hear singing all the time. Okay, anyways, my Amarillo. She finally, her fourth bloom finally come out. That one. And the first two that come out died back. And this one is on a slow boat. She's also going to, but her secondary spike is up with the new buds inside, so I'm looking forward to that. It don't seem like they lasted very long, but I don't know. I've never had one, so new show for me. My air plants, I ended up taking them out. I had them in there. I put my fowl in here. It was watering day today, so that's why everybody looks all nice and greened up. I've been having to mist them a lot more since it's just been so dry in here with running the heat. It's my beautiful fowl that my son got me. And these are the paper white bulbs that I got last week, I think. I wanted you guys to see this, because this is like the coolest. See, look at those roots. Now don't make fun. See how let's set her down before I drop her. I didn't have enough of the glass beads. Now y'all don't laugh at me. So, I used packing peanuts. She was actually, if you remember, I had her planted in dirt. And along with, well, I have two of them. This is the yellow one. I put her in packing peanuts, laid it on top. She's got water underneath. Now her roots ain't as crazy as the other one. But pretty, okay, anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Her roots, she was literally pushing her, I want you guys to see this. This is the coolest. Look at this. Oh, she's holding on to the packing peanuts already. That's okay. But look at her roots. Isn't that cool? I just love roots. So I decided to put her, which actually I was going to do it this way. I'll mess with her again later and get her down in there. But the packing peanuts work. They kind of float, and so they were kind of keeping her up. God, my videoing sucks. But as you can see, I mean, she's grown a lot. I can't wait to see. She was about that big when I got her. But, and also on my my Dendrobium fowl, I think, you guys can tell me, I don't know. She was in bud, or in bloom, right before I got her. She is a pretty red. She is the Bueno Sunday. Burano Sunday. I was close. But look at her roots. She's all in moss. I got some packing peanuts at the bottom. But look, I think, now I'm not sure, I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see this. I think she might have a new bud, a new spike coming out of the middle. Oh, I hope so. I love the Dendrobium phals. I just think they are gorgeous. I love the plant. And she is a pretty red. But I think that is a new growth. But I don't know if it got broken at one time. It was like that when I got it. But anyways, I'm going to keep an eye on that because I swear I can see something down in there. I wish you could see what I can see through the camera, but you really can't. But anyways, I've been keeping an eye on her, and it looks like right here, it's like the opposite side of where her first spike come out. It looks like something right here is trying to push its way out. See, y'all, you're not going to be able to tell it very good either. But, so, that is that. I did have the overhead light on because it was cloudy for the first part of the day, but the sun's finally trying to come out. But I've got lots of new growth on this girl. She's got new roots, see? She's got new roots coming out. I repotted her in moss. She was waterculture, but her roots just weren't doing too hot. So I quickly put her in waterculture, and I think she's looking better. And she's still got nubs. I think she's getting ready to respike. That middle one is kind of dying down. This one back here still is just doing its thing. She's got new roots, but no new spikes or anything yet. Oh, and this one back here, my Miltoniopsis is she's still getting, her new growth was all popping out of the bottom here. See right here? New growth. Very happy. I repotted this one and laid her down with some moss too, because her roots were not looking too hot on the top. The bottoms look good, but the top looked crappy, so I just decided to lay her down with some moss. I just put her in a plastic cup, and then I set her back down in the space. I love the space. My mom got it for me. Right, little air plant. Okay, I want to show you something else here. Hold on.